With this demonstration, we're going to show what Autto can do with tables of information. This workflow is, as you can see, relatively simple, but it does quite a lot. We're going to have our start page, and then we're going to have the opportunity to upload this spreadsheet. This spreadsheet contains a bank account name, an amount in euros, the date we converted that amount in euros, and what currency we converted that into. We're going to take that information and run an API call to send off to an external website the currency and the date, and then we're going to populate here a new column in this table with the exchange rate on the date that we converted it. Then we're going to do the same thing but with a get current rate call. It's going to get the current exchange rate. We're going to calculate how much money we have won or lost, and we're going to do that for each line in the table. Finally, we're going to set an indicator of whether that gain is positive, in other words, we've made money, or negative. We're going to put those tables on a page, and then we decided that we only want to give the good news to our investors, so we're going to run a TableBuilder action, which is going to screen the resulting table for positive gains only. We're going to put that table into a document. So let's just have a look at how that is configured for each of these different types of actions. First of all, in our form, we have a single question. We have a table upload question. So I can drag and drop that Excel spreadsheet into my Autto and it will be imported. You can see we have set up columns in this table question which are expecting the spreadsheet in that format. We've got two API actions. We have selected from our range of API integrations that we've set up in our API manager to get the historical exchange rate, and it is expecting to get from us a date and a currency, and you can see those are being pulled in from the FX demo table. Now importantly, at the top here you can see we are using run for table functionality. So what that means is I want to do this action for every line in the table. So it's going to go and get that historical exchange rate for each line of the table and insert the new column. And we're going to take our input table, FX demo, which is the table we uploaded, and we're going to create a new table, FX demo with history. We're then going to do the same thing to get the current rate, and then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to run a calculation, run for table. Each time we are creating a new version of our table and we're adding a new column to it. Here you can see we've calculated our euro value chain. Finally, we are setting a positive, negative, or no change depending on whether we've made money or lost money using a condition. We're going to place those on a page, and again we're going to set another condition to filter our table to remove all of the negatives. We're then going to place those in an automated document and deliver that report to a page. So you can see, while it looks simplistic, there's in fact a lot going on in this workflow. What does the end user see? Well, they see something that is a lot simpler. So let's just launch our Autto workflow. We have an invitation to drag and drop in and a clear explanation of what columns we are expecting to see in our spreadsheet. We're going to drag and drop that spreadsheet in, and there it is. It's been uploaded and we can now submit it. Now all of the API calls and the calculations are going on behind the scenes. You can see the table that was imported. Here we've added to that table the historical exchange rate, the current rate which has been pulled live from a website, the calculations of the value chains. We've had a pretty torrid time in our currency investments. They're almost all negative. We've only really been left with one positive investment. Now we want to output that to a document and produce a report. We've got a web page that produces a report. Let's download that report. While there's a lot of complexity going on behind the scenes in Autto, what the end user sees, it's all very simple. Hopefully that's demonstrated for you some of Autto's capabilities with tables and run for table.